A central part of homemaking is getting a good meal on the table, and there's no question that having meals ready to go in the freezer can be a huge help. So today I thought it would be fun to share with you a no-cook freezer meal idea. And I got this idea from growing up in our Italian household. My mom would often make panini for lunch, and these were usually ciabatta buns filled with Italian mortadella, with prosciutto cotto, with various types of cheeses, and they were just so delicious and flavorful. So I thought, wouldn't it be a great idea to adapt some of those sandwiches for the freezer, so that way you've got a quick lunch or dinner ready to go. I need to head out to Costco to pick up some things that we need for the week, and I'm going to share everything that I bought, and we're going to use some of those ingredients for our panini today. So let's take you along with me. So I'm thinking we'll check the garden center while we're here, and they've got these gorgeous hanging baskets. Oh my goodness, these are so incredibly beautiful. Look at the gorgeous colors of these. There's also these really pretty 12-inch baskets of petunias, and the price of them is reasonable here as well, $14.99. That's an amazing deal. And I love the colors of these baskets with these gorgeous purples and soft pinks and yellows. And these ones are $17.99 and they're a 13-inch basket. These are absolutely stunning. They always have such fun stuff at Costco. Look at this little travel set for kids. It has this little suitcase with the zipper, and then it has a little matching backpack as well. And the price of it is $49.97. I'm going to pick up some provolone for our sandwiches, and this is a package of 750 grams for $13.99. And this is a nice panini mix of capicollo, mortadella, and prosciutto cotto, and this is going to be delicious in our sandwiches. So we just got back from Costco, and I have a nice little haul here, and we picked up some of these really nice baby potatoes. So these will do nicely till the ones that I have growing come in. And then I picked up a package of spring mix. I got some nice looking pears, some broccoli, some nice organic green beans, and again, I can't wait for mine to start in the garden. I got a couple packages of some sweet kale salad, a box of mangoes, a bag of hazelnuts, some ricotta cheese, a big bag of lemons because I have been enjoying lemon water recently, and these are fabulous. And I got a big bag of these ciabatta buns, and I put half of them in the freezer already. And I picked up some nice fresh mozzarella cheese, provolone cheese, and I got a deli pack of sweet capicollo, mortadella, and prosciutto cotto, and of course one of those classic rotisserie chickens. So I'm going to make some really nice and easy freezer sandwiches with some of the items that I got here. So let's get started. So these are some of the buns I picked up at Costco, and these are really nice fresh ciabatta buns, but you can use any kind of buns that you like. And I'm going to make a couple of different kinds of Italian freezer sandwiches, and I'll show you what I'm going to put in them. So I'm just going to start by slicing the buns in half. So now that I have the buns all cut in half, I'm just going to take a little bit of butter and spread it on each half of the bun. Now we're going to make this into a little bit of a herb butter, so we're just going to sprinkle a little bit of oregano and some Italian seasoning on there. And this will add some really nice flavor to the sandwich. And now for the filling, we're going to use our selection of Italian deli meats. So here I have some capicollo, and we're going to put a couple of slices of that in there. I have some mortadella in here. I'm going to add in a slice of that. And this one is prosciutto cotto, and I'm going to put a slice of that there. And then top it off with a slice of provolone cheese. Now for this type of sandwich, you can use any kind of deli meat you like. You can use roast turkey or roast chicken. You could use corned beef and mustard with cheddar. Those would all be wonderful options that you can put in the freezer, and then when you want to have a quick snack or meal, it's all ready to go. Now to get them ready for the freezer, we just take a piece of tin foil and wrap them up nice and snug. For the next sandwich, I have this nice rotisserie chicken that I picked up at Costco, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with this one. These rotisserie chickens are so fabulous because you can use them for so many different things. So I'm just going to cut off a little bit of the meat here, and we're going to make a few sandwiches out of this. So I've got my chicken all ready to go here, and what I'm going to spread the buns with is some nice basil pesto. Now this is my homemade pesto that I made with the basil that I grew last year, but you can certainly buy it at your local grocery store, and it just gives these sandwiches a delicious full flavor. And now we're just going to put some chicken into our sandwiches. Top it with some provolone cheese, and another delicious sandwich ready to go. So now I've labeled my freezer bags, and now I'm just going to pop the sandwiches in and put them in the freezer. Now these will keep for about 2 or 3 months in the freezer, and when you're ready to enjoy them, just pull them out, pop them into the oven or your toaster oven at 400 degrees for about 15 or 20 minutes. You don't need to defrost it ahead of time at all. This was so good, easy and delicious with almost no work. Now there are a couple of things to be aware of. Things like lettuce, tomato, onion, and pickles tend not to freeze well, so if you like those things on your sandwich, just put them on after you've heated them up in the oven. The same thing with mayonnaise. Now of course mayonnaise can be frozen, it's perfectly safe to eat, but when it defrosts, the texture tends to change and the product tends to separate. So if you enjoy mayo on your sandwich, you may also want to put that on after. Now this is such an easy lunch option, and as you saw, we were able to make a bunch of them in just a few minutes with very little prep work. And there's so much room for variety, switching up the ingredients to things like roasted red pepper and hummus and cream cheese. I'm sure you'll find your favorite winning combination. I really do truly enjoy exploring and discovering all different facets of homemaking and sharing different ways that we can make our home life better. And I want to thank you so much for sharing a few minutes of your day with me. I value that so very much. Take care, everyone, and we'll catch you in the next one.